Wow.
They you don't even need to. You just walk into a fucking 7-Eleven and just go up to the guy behind the counter and be like, I want this jewel, and be like, okay, that's going to be $40,
Yeah.
and then you just fucking nab it, and then there you
They
go.
don't have like they don't give a shit because they don't have like almost like liquor licenses and shit.
Yeah,
they don't have
have
licenses
to-
for selling tobacco.
You don't have to
I
worry.
remember I worked at a grocery store at one point, and they'd have people like come in like under 16 or some shit, like trying to buy alcohol. Like they'd have actual plants to go in and like test them.
Yeah,
And if they like it sold it to them, they'd fucking revoke their liquor license.
because the
But they
thing
don't
is,
have
like,
anything like that for
the,
tobacco.
the jewel, I don't even think is technically, or vapes in general aren't even technically classified as tobacco. It's just nicotine. Like, there's no tobacco in it. So I don't know.
I think the two main things that get people hooked on nicotine, whether it's cigarettes or vaping these days, is what Toby mentioned earlier, like the break culture.
Yeah,
Especially when you enter a job, in a field like hospitality or something like that. It's simply just accepted that if you smoke, then you're allowed to go every 30 minutes to an hour and just have a little break. And so a lot of people just start smoking, I think, just because like, oh well, everyone else is going outside to have a smoke. Like I don't want to fucking work. I'll just go out there and have a dart with everyone else. And you sort of start picking it up, as a way just to sort of like escape a situation. And then there's also, I think, the comfort of just having something to do when you're with a group of people. Like, I think that's the way like a lot of high schoolers get, sucked into it, is because like, this is an anxious generation and people are particularly anxious in high school. What, people want something to be like, oh, we should go do this. Like we should go like, as a group and just go stand around and suck on our things, because it's like, that, at least we're not standing here awkwardly, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of generates like a nice little, like just a comfort thing that you can just go and do.
It's a peer
like, with your
pressure thing.
friends.
You also have like something
And
else
then
in your
it's
hand
wired.
besides like your phone, At least you're like sitting there holding a jewel or some shit and talking.
Yeah, I mean, people have a point when they call the jewel an adult pacifier. Like it's literally, people just suck on it so that they get less stressed out. And the thing is, a lot of smokers rationalize the addiction as like, I'm stressed out. Like when I don't smoke a cigarette or when I don't hit my jewel, I get stressed out. But the thing is, it's like the lack of nicotine in your body that is causing you stress.
Yeah.
So it's this vicious cycle of like,
chemical hook.
I can't quit because like I'll be fucked for a week or
It's
2
like,
weeks or a month. Like I can't fucking quit. Me personally, I couldn't.
Yeah, I'm too busy.
I can't believe I'm smoking a fucking pack a day, cunt.
Yeah, dude,
Like,
you need to chill on that. But I'm having that equivalent of nicotine like a day. Like I go through like one of these, and these are like fucking 5% salt, Nick, and that's a lot of nicotine. But the thing is,
it's
like,
not like a cigarette though, right?
yeah, well, I'm not smoking like 20 cigarettes worth of fucking paper and burning plant matter and tar and all that other shit. It's just propylene glycol and nicotine.
Yeah.
So like, I'm not waking up with fluid in my lungs, but you must be waking up wheezing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but vapes
Well, we
can
do.
do that.
Yeah,
we do just
give
want to
you
make sure that
popcorn
like
lung.
either way,
it depends on
at
the
least
vape.
at least in my personal opinion, like you are better off if you haven't started vaping or smoking yet. You're better off never doing it.
Yeah,
like that would be what I would personally say. Like I don't think there's anything wrong with vaping. Like most of my friends vape, like, and it's it's obviously fine, but it's I think eventually you realize like, why am I doing, like, what is this habit that I have, and does it actually make me feel better, or do I just need it to feel to de-stress because I'm chemically addicted? It's an interesting thing.
And if you do want to quit vaping, what I would recommend as someone who has quit is use your vape until it's finished, and then tell yourself you're not allowed to buy anything to replace it to keep going, and keep it on your desk or whatever, so that it's like a reminder that there's nothing there. And then every time that you feel like, because it's easy to, when you're trying to quit, it's easy to go, what's one puff going to do? So if it's there and you know that there's nothing, it's impossible for you to use, then you just can't do it. And then eventually you'll just stop having the urge.
That's exactly how I got off crack.
You can't even suck on an empty one and just have then you do the oral fixation. Also get gum, not nicotine gum though,
lots of
because
cock.
that's fucking
orally
retarded,
fixate
because you're
yourself
just
any way you
replacing it
can.
with something else.
Yeah. What the gum is just like to have something in your mouth, right?
Yeah, because your oral fixation is nutty. I found out was chewing on straws every time I had a straw. I was chewing on it heaps.
Bro, I got that shit when I quit coffee a while back, and I never got the whole oral fixation thing. And I was like, bro, I just want to always like drink something.
You do that.
You want to walk
again.
You want to.
Just trying to always.
Guys, I love oral ever since I quit coffee. I don't know what it is. Just love going down on hot twinks.